What's going on, folks? Your boy Dutch KIB, and my guy is on the other line,
Boy, custom made menace. We back again.
and you're tuned into the I Hate Battle Rap podcast.
Let's
Now,
get it.
you're probably wondering why the title is called I Hate Battle Rap, and it's because I hate battle rap. You feel what I'm saying?
Real love-hate relationship with battle rap.
I hate all the bullshit that's attached to battle rap. How about that? You know what I'm saying? That's why we named it I Hate Battle Rap. And we have the same sentiment. We share the same sentiment pretty much. You feel me? So how's everything, man? How's your day, man?
Everything's good, man. Ready to get to actually talking about the topics that people don't normally bring up. Like you said, it's not necessarily about hating battle rap, but when you're involved in it, as long as we've been involved in it, everything that ends up attached to battle rap makes you hate battle rap. So we're
Exactly.
gonna talk about it.
You know what's funny? Battle rap aside, so I'm on Facebook and I'm what I'm saying, I'm just, doing my routine promotion and stuff like that. And I seen the advertisement. Get this, right? Get this, right? You're a wrestling guy, and I watch wrestling here and there. You know.
Yeah.
So what caught my eye was, check this out. Former world heavyweight champion Diamond Dallas Page has a yoga company.
Yeah, I know about this.
I was like, what the fuck? This shit was crazy. Like, I know, for the folks who don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Diamond Dallas Page, you know what I'm saying? One of the biggest stars, in wrestling in the 90s and even the early 2000s. You feel what I'm saying? Eventually, in his later years, he had back problems. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that he started wrestling or getting in the ring at a really old age. So he started having really bad back problems. You know what I'm saying? And he did yoga, but he went to Shark Tank and had a whole business plan laid out for DDP yoga. I was like, what the fuck? This shit is
It's
crazy.
funny because there's been a few documentaries like old head wrestlers trying to get back in shape and shit, and they all go to DDP to get their little yoga on so they could try to get back into shape. So he definitely been on that.
This is what?
Like me, I
That's
see Mick
crazy.
Foley, Mankind. He went to him to try to get stretched out. I see it with his daughter. Who else was it? Oh, Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake Roberts. When he was trying to get right, he went to him. Like it was a couple people that went to that DDP yoga before it even got popping. Shark Tank better pull
I
up.
can't, son, like I can't imagine Mick Foley in a yoga pose. Like,
trying to do that. Bones crackling and shit. Like they fucked up. That shit is
oh my gosh, man.
Game.
I'm not mad at it, man. Which kind of segues to resolution. Old heads still in the game,
talk about it. Like I'm gonna real quick say I did not get to watch all the battles, so I'm not gonna judge any. But I could give my opinion on a few things because I've seen rounds from everybody. I just haven't gotten through all the battles. Them shits is an hour long each. You know how long it takes to sit there and watch all those battles in a row?
It's tough, especially when it has no replay. Like nobody really talks about it, and you try to sit and watch it, and it's like, bruh, like that shit feels like a marathon.
I worked events both days this weekend, so I had two events in Tampa, one Saturday and one Sunday. So when Monday came and I was about to sit and watch resolution battles, like I remember I watched Briz first round and I had to take a break because his first round was like 13 minutes.
Yo, I'm not going. All right, so let's start there, man. Let's start there. Briz and Young Ill, bro. Like, all right, let's keep it a buck. Yo, this battle was not it. at all. Not to me. Um, Young L probably had one hot line, and that was the Instagram story bar, and then everything else was just doodle clumps. And then you follow that by Briz Rothstein. He was doodle clumps, but the doodle clump had sprinkles on it. Like it was pretty doodle clumps. You feel what I'm saying? Like no BS. Like you know what? I grew to what's the correct word? I need the correct word here. I grew to understand why people appreciate
Yeah.
Briz's style. Myself, like I found myself liking some of his battles. You know, early on, I was never a Briz fan, and I'm not a big Briz fan. You know what I'm saying? But I like some of his battles. I like some of his work. This battle, I did not like. I didn't like it at all. Like the meatball sub 4 rounds and the oh shit. You know what it is though, and we're gonna definitely go get into it too. You made a tweet just recently, or whether the tweet or a reply to my tweet, and you said that this is battle entertainment, not
Not
battle
battle
rap.
information. That's what it was.
Oh,
Because it had something to do with bars, like people not understanding something or something like that. And I said that's because it's battle entertainment, not battle information. Like they don't want to learn shit no more. They just want to see you be animated and perform a certain way. And if they fuck with your energy, you could really be saying anything, and they gonna fuck with it.
and I feel like that was what Briz did. You know, he had great energy, great delivery. You know what I'm saying? And a great
Yeah, Briss
performance.
has moments, so
And that
I think that's what keeps him going through the round. Like he always has at least a moment per battle, so it's always something to talk about. But I ain't gonna lie, that 13-minute round
it
kind of threw me off. Like, damn, well, at first I was waiting to see if it was a one rounder because he was rapping so long, and then it was still like the Young Ill would go and it'll be like 2.5 minutes, and then Briz would go and it'll be like 8 minutes, and I'm like, damn, like the times was not, it was like it wasn't even matching. And like you say, Young Ill really wasn't saying too much. He was still rapping like Young Ill. So again, you appreciate the style and that he still got something. But I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really all the way into it either. And I was waiting for him to come
I
back
feel like
too. I fuck with Ill.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, like I really I've been waiting for him to come back since he was initially booked. What was it for Born Legacy 3 when he was supposed to battle what was it Mr. Wavy? Not
I don't
mistaken.
even remember who it was for that.
I think Mr. Whatever the case may be. Even since then, you know what I'm saying? Like we all were waiting for Young L to return. And I felt like this wasn't the type of card that he needed. You understand? I felt like this was too big of a stage for him, especially with that type of rust that he had. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't like that. I think like a band legacy or a born legacy, one of the legacy cards events would have been perfect for him.
And on the other hand, if he
You know
would
what
have
I'm
had a
saying?
crazy performance, he could have stole the night because there wasn't really that many crazy performances throughout the whole night. So it really is on them to do what they supposed to do to steal the show. Like I really don't understand that whole taking all that time off and then still acting like you can handle today's battle rap without even trying to transition into it. Like they still keep
Like
their same style and be like, "Oh yeah, I can still handle it." Like, no, you can't. But you gotta change something.
it's the confidence, man. Like battle rappers have a delusional confidence. It's like the story of Don Quixote. You know, he's wild delusional. You know what I'm saying? I think he was on LSD or something like that. He was on acid tripping. He always see like a light, what you call it, like a windmill, and think it's like a dragon, and he would charge at it with his jaws like yo, and he feel like it's man. And it would dead ass be like a big ass stone mill. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how these battle rappers are, yo. They thinking that they see dragons, but they really stone mills. They delusional. They really are like they on acid. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? And it just be like, I'm
It's
stuck in
really,
that
really
era.
not in
But
tune, bro. Like as much as they try to say that they are, and that's crazy because they really be selling battles off of that, of saying that they in tune, they've been watching, they switch shit up, and then the battle happens, and it be the exact same shit you seen last time. Only that last time was years ago.
yo, they really be playing on people's like nostalgia, like the nostalgia that people have, like the memories that they have of these battle rappers. They really be playing off of it.
I mean,
You
and
feel
it
what
does
I'm saying?
work with a
Like,
couple people, but I mean, the majority is not gonna go for it.
yo, it's like, how wrestlers, they go on these conventions and they sell like autograph memorabilia and all of that. That's what these people do. Like battle rappers sell, they be selling themselves like, okay, well, I'm this person, and it's like a big, it's like the autograph or like a picture of them and like some man is too. It's like, yeah, I'm still him. I'm still him. Nah, you're not the old, you're not that young wrestler you used to be. You're now you have a gut and you have like a bald patch and like and your hair thinning. You look bad. Stop it. Stop it. You feel what I'm saying? Just stop it. Battle rap ages in dog years. I don't think people understand this. You feel what I'm saying? So the material that you thought you had, let's just say 6, 7 years ago, you know what I'm saying? That shit may not have aged gracefully. I mean, it may not have aged gracefully
Shit,
in
most definitely
2019.
won't. Like, and we keep seeing it over and over again. That's what makes it annoying. You know, and what's crazy is that they don't learn from it. They'll do it again. The fans will tell them like, "Yo, that shit is old. We not feeling that no more," and they'll still come back the next battle and do it. Because for every fan that's saying that, there's some delusional fan that's like, "Well, they didn't like it, but I fucked with it. So keep doing what you do." Like, and there's no winning. Again, that's why I hate battle rap, bro.
I hate battle rap. Let's cut through the fat. All right. So Briz and Ill was trash. What was after that? I didn't see Trez and Suge. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna talk about it. Uh, what was that? Nitty and T Top. Nitty and T Top. All right, let's keep it a buck here. Nitty was spectacular.
Ridiculous.
He was spectacular, and I feel like Nitty wasn't even like all four cylinders, and he was just literally just breaking bottles over T Top's head. You know what I'm saying? Let's fast forward it to the second round. I think Nitty's second round was intergalactic or intergalactic. You know what I'm saying? Like there was so much shit that he was saying. Like you really have to like sit down and just catch all of those bars. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to like that's crazy
Yeah,
replay
he really one of
value. Like
those that be saying shit that I would have never ever thought of, bro. Like,
what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so Nitty's second round in intergalactic. Like he always has now. I feel like we can expect a crazy second round from Nitty. So now let's jump to the third round. People love T Top third. Now, me personally, I think that shit was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was trash until he said the Tech Nine
see, now
bar,
that's
and
the
I was
part
like,
I only seen that clip, so I don't know. I gotta watch back the rest of the round. Like, I only caught pieces, so I seen part of Nitty's rounds, I seen part of Top, but the last one I only saw that moment, so I don't know how the rest of the round went.
I felt like it was a failing angle, saying that Nitty worked at Walmart or whatever, and that he pulled out the Well, he pulled out a Walmart vest that barely
Yeah, I
fit
saw
him.
that.
Yeah, it was really bad. And then he got to starting on his angle. He really went with that angle. Like he relied on it and leaned on it, and it was what I'm saying majority of his third. And I feel like most of it was trash until the Tech Nine bar, and I was like, okay, but I still feel like Nitty 3-0.
I mean, bar for bar, that third is just don't even match up. It just had the moment.
I feel like overall T Top got his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop. We gotta, you know what I mean? Like at that, but I will say this: And we will talk about this afterwards also if we have any time. But the third round was entertaining, so therefore people excuses it. Excuses that's a fucking word. No,
People excuse it, but now, so that's my question. So,
excuses,
like,
right? Like a plural of
how do you
excuses.
even judge a battle where half the crowd is going for the performance and the other half of the crowd is going for the guy that punches? Like
You know what I'm saying?
that's what
It's
that's the
weird.
type of situations like where I say you can't even really judge battles nowadays because two out of two fans, each one of them is looking at the battle for something different.
Exactly, but it's all about what you enjoy as a fan. So I can't really be mad at it. If people enjoy, T Top's angle with the Walmart vest, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy the nonstop bar fest from Nitty, then fine. But that's why I hate battle rap sometimes. Because of the fact that entertainment sometimes trumps bars, but it is. But let's get into John and Twerk. Uh, huh. Kind of similar in a similar fashion. John was getting his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Twerk was wilding on
From
him.
what I seen, Twerk was definitely wilding.
And then we get to the third round. And the third round, the controversial round from Twerk, quote unquote, because he had Jack Boy jump in. And for the folks who are not familiar with the backstory, Jack Boy and John has a bit of history. You know what I'm saying? A bit of history. And we have no time to get into it really, but if you do want to know why, go to go to my YouTube. I got what you call it, a interview with Jack Boy talking about it a few years back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how long this has stemmed from.
Long going.
Right. So then Jack Boy jumps in. John gets mad. The screen got cut off because initially when I saw it live, you know what I'm saying, and the stream got kind of like choppy, and then you see like everybody breaking each other up and shit like that. So like, yo, what the hell happened, yo? So apparently they got into it, whatever. Cause John said, yo, you ain't jumping in, you not jumping in. I'm like, dude, it's fucking bad. Shut the fuck up. Let's shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
That's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? I see
is this something you feel like if he was winning, he would have stopped him?
Of course. Of course. If John was winning, he would go ahead. But no, they want to call it a vet move. Yes, a vet move. This a vet move. Yes, it was a vet move. Yes, yes. You know what a vet move is? You know what a vet move is? When you're drowning and your best friend is next to you. You know what you do? You kill him and use his body as a life raft. That's a vet move. That's a vet move, and that's what he did. He was drowning, and he killed his best friend. That's what he did. Ultimately, you feel what I'm saying? He was dying, and I didn't get a chance to. They said that Jack Boy said the round that said the bars that
at
he
the
was going to
bullpen
say
event the next day. Yeah, I seen that.
And people were saying, "Oh, that shit was trash." I didn't hear it, so I can't really judge it for myself. But yeah, he should let him say the bars. Fuck it, why not? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it probably would have been an injury to insult. That's what it probably was for John. He was like, I'm getting my ass kicked, and now Jack Boy, who I thought I thought that they kind of squashed whatever they had. You feel what I'm saying? But apparently not, because if I'm getting my ass kicked, then I have Jack Boy, who I thought squashed the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then he about to say some shit. He was like, "Oh man," you know what I'm saying? Not to mention that I'm already getting booed in my hometown, quote unquote Atlanta. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit salty, so I'm gonna pull this vet move, this army fucking training camp, Afghanistan.
Man. We'll never get to see how that one would have ended.
Yeah, so he was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm a almost fight. That's the vet move now. If you want to call it the vet move, the almost fight tactic. Oh, I'm getting my
It's a
ass kicked. I'm
couple
gonna almost.
almost fights.
Yes, the vet move, the almost fight. I'm getting my ass kicked. So I'm gonna almost fight. Okay, so that was John versus Twerk. It ended in an almost fight, and then it took the energy out the room, and then nobody really wanted to watch the battle anymore. So there you go. Tay Rock versus K Shine. Um, I said this before. I really didn't need to see this again. I think it wasn't a need or a want for me to have a rematch, and I was kind of right. This kind of was the same outcome as the first one. Like like I don't
You feel
understand.
like it's
Like
the same kind of situation like with Tay Rock and Clips, like when they did the whole rematch and then it just didn't make no difference.
I feel like that battle, the I feel like that one, Rocking Clips was better than this rematch. Like that was probably the most acceptable rematch I've seen. To be honest
Yeah,
with
and
you,
that's why I asked, because a
but
lot of people do fuck with that rematch, but they still feel like Clips won at the end of the day. So
yeah, but you've seen the
yeah.
progression Rock. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool,
So
whatever.
now I do see people saying that they feel like Rock is stepping his pen up. Did you feel like he was writing more this one, or and just Sean had more energy, or it was just the same shit?
To me, it was kind of the same. I mean, yeah, he had a little bit more. His pen game was a little bit more, but still, it was like okay. I feel like you know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it wound up still being the same outcome. Like maybe if I watch it again, I may have missed something that everybody else saw. But to me, it was the same thing. I felt Rock got bested all 3 rounds. That's just me, my personal opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shine was wilding from the first to the third. But like I said, maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed something. But I'm gonna keep it in the buck. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. I mean,
Yo,
oh,
you can't
yeah,
forget 5,002 and 0.
yo, bro, I just watched that battle, bro. Oh, oh God, dog, you want to talk about one of the longest battles I ever watched, bro? That has to be one of them. Gassy and Goods, man. Yo, first of all, there's so much to unpack here, but we only have so much. Not so much, but we only have so little time. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the main points. Okay, Goods versus Cassidy. I felt like the battle was trash.
And knocking melanin till there was no melanin found.
Yo, all right. So the battle was trash. I felt Goods won by default. You know what I'm saying? Goods won by default.
I ain't gonna
You
lie,
know.
bro. Once they told me, because that's the thing. Like I heard Cass say it. So if we go by what Cass said, that the league is who picks his opponents. So they could have picked anybody to smoke Cassidy. They had to pick somebody that was gonna make it close. Like I knew Goods wasn't gonna try to outpunch him, so it was gonna have to be close.
Here's my thing about
But it wasn't even
Cassidy.
close with Goods. So go ahead.
It had to have been that. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes sense. Business wise, it
Yeah,
makes
you don't
sense.
want somebody who's gonna wash him, so he don't never come back.
See, this is why I didn't like the fact that RBE booked J Mills versus K Shine. They should have booked him versus E Ness first. And then if you want to book a killer versus him, you book K Shine. Instead of him battling K Shine and getting smoked out the building and then having him E
And he
Ness,
be saying,
it's
yo, he
like,
was saying the same shit in the face off with Enes. Oh yeah, I've been studying the game tapes. I know what I did wrong last time. Like, all right, let's see.
whatever. I don't want to see that rematch neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to see, or like, what, like, this shit happened like 10, 15 years. Like, it's not like, okay, The Rock and Triple H fought when they were like when they just got into like wrestling, but like a few years in, they're still young, and then 15 years later, they're still in their prime, and they're gonna battle in WrestleMania. No, this is like
It's like they battled
This
at
is like
WrestleMania, and now 15 years later, they're about to go into the Hall of Fame, and they're about to fight again.
it's weird, yo. It's like fucking. It's like at this point the talent level is like it's like on a level of like the Road Dogg facing Jeff
This is
Jarrett.
the
Like
Undertaker with
who?
the ponytail and a bald head. This is what this is.
Yeah, with the broomstick arms. Like it just doesn't make any sense anymore. Like come on, what the hell are we
Still trying to
doing
feed
here?
that nostalgia, man.
I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And what I feel like this does ultimately, and I'm talking about Goods and Cassidy right now, and even with J Mills and E Ness, you feel me? I really feel like if these cards are being put together and booked, they need to have talent or showcase talent that needs to be showcased. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is all for nothing. Like this is what it does. It puts a spotlight on battle rap.
But
You know
it's
what I'm
not really
saying?
displaying what battle rap is now. Like it's still just showing what it is back then.
Yeah, it's like a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a big fight. So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, cool. Who's the next fighter that we're gonna see
It's very
in
true.
2 weeks? You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
really
Who's the
see
next
no
fighter?
big fights without them first having the up and coming guys first, and then lead to whatever main event it is. And with these events, it's like it's still OG names under in the undercard. So it's really not like if you really look at the last one, like who was really on that card that would have shown. I mean, outside Twerk isn't really known out there. Like maybe Nitty was on that card that's not known like that. T Top was on 106 in Park, so he's been on TV before. Like
Maybe Nitty. Maybe Nitty and
and
Trez.
Trez, yeah.
Nitty and Trez. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad to say that because Nitty battled Surf main event, quote unquote, at Nome last year. You feel what I'm
Yeah, but
saying? And
still,
it's
they were those are the only two names we could think of that would have anything to gain being an undercard to Cassidy.
even Briz, you know what I'm saying? Briz, or even like a yeah, I'll say Briz also, you know. But those three. And I feel like I didn't see Trez versus Suge yet. I feel Nitty kept his end of the bargain. You know, and T Top was entertaining, but trash at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Doodle with sprinkles on it. That's what it,
Doodle
I'm
sprinkles.
Doodle with sprinkles on it. You know what I'm saying? In a bowl. You know what I'm saying? It looks nice, but it's still shit. It is what it is. But with Grizz and Cassidy, I think it's good for business. You feel me? Like you can't book Cassidy and Nitty. That doesn't make any sense. Because what type of gain do I get if I have Cassidy die? What it doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
you can't bring them again like that. Now that they have a reason to still they can find out somebody else to still battle Cassidy and people not be that mad about it.
Now it's like, yo, Cassidy didn't do that
Yeah, he
bad.
had a round. Next time he
Right.
only needs two and he wins the battle.
Imagine how better he's gonna be when he comes back against Verb. Cause you know Verb is a killer. You
And
know,
that's what it's
Verb
gonna
really
be.
break.
That's what's gonna annoy me the most is that he's gonna come back and really battle a fucking Verb or a Mook, and it's gonna be a boring ass fucking battle, and we're gonna have to sit here and debate on who was less trash. And those are the type of battles I hate.
And the funny part is that the pregame is gonna be way better than the battle. Especially Goods. I mean, my fault. Especially Verb
Oh my
and
god,
Cash.
yeah, oh yeah.
The amount of shit talking. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be epic, 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 epic. You hear
And
me? Verb.
that's where the money comes in because people will really pay to watch that, like to watch them just talk shit.
Hell yeah. Just please don't have it. Please don't have it in Atlanta. But I get it why it was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, it really looked like a all-star game.
Now,
I
do you
kid
think
you
the
not.
crowd did OD too much with the booing?
Oh, yo, I'll be honest with you. They did what we would have done in New York. We boo. We boo. If you know what it is, they were very lenient at the booing though. Like I would have booed as soon. I would have booed like a 16 bars in. They booed until like the end of the second to the third round, and Cassidy was like, "Yo, you booing the hottest shit ever. I can't believe you guys are doing this to me. Like, dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I'm offering these bars to you, and you're booing me. Oh my gosh, the nerve, the gall."
But you know what? Right now, one thing that I do thank Cassidy for is that he's proved my point that I've had over the years about battle rap being just like wrestling. Like you know how there was the bad guy in wrestling that used to piss you off so much that you really like hated everything about him. Like Cassidy got people right now, and they feeling so bad that they really like, yo, I will cancel, I will unsubscribe from URL if they book him for another battle. Like if Cassidy don't tell the truth that he lost, I'm getting off Twitter. Like yo, the last time I seen people get this mad over somebody's opinion of a win or loss is wrestling. Like Cassidy didn't tweet for a couple days. He came back and tweeted 5,002-0, and the like for as quiet as Twitter was for the first 2 days, it was just fans arguing with each other. Like I told you so, I told you so. When Cassidy came back and said, "Yo, I just took some time to celebrate my win, 5,002-0," the fans blew up again. Like yes, and the other half was like, "Yo, if I find out Cassidy gets booked again, I'm never fucking with you, girl." Like yo. People is like invested, whether it's good or bad, and that shit just reminds me of a heel in wrestling. Like
That's
that was some real wrestling shit for somebody to get that in. Like you can't just cut it off. You can't be like, you know what? If he battle, I'm just not gonna watch it. Nah, they want to unsubscribe from URL. They will never buy a pay-per-view again. Like
and it's funny because who knew? I never knew. Like I know that Cassidy could do interviews and stuff like that, but in terms of the realm of battle rap and actually selling the fight, I didn't know that Cassidy's talk game,
and
but
he showed something because he went to every media source in battle rap.
which is incredible because high key, let's keep it a buck. He was the only person that, aside from maybe Rock and Shine on IG, you feel what I'm saying? Cass was the only person that was promoting the fight.
Yeah.
Card period. You know what I'm saying? So battle rappers, you should learn a lesson from Cassidy.
I guarantee you that shit. The what is it? The POV to watch back that right now is still selling because of him. As soon as he tweeted that, people went back and bought it. The VOD, like they went back and watched it.
Exactly, because you know what I'm saying. He sold the fight. He sold the fight. I can't even imagine how much pay-per-views were bought because of Cassidy.
Bruh, Styles P was on the timeline asking where you bought a pay-per-view at while it was happening. If people were like that was looking for it, you know. Once he tweets something like that, a bunch of other people start going like that. That shit did numbers, bro. For an event that people are saying wasn't that good, it's still for the business. It did what it was supposed to do.
Exactly. Battle entertainment, not information.
It is what it is. We're in a new era.
We're in a new era. So there you have it. Resolution. Card overall, I give it a 4. I give it a 4. You know what I'm saying? Nitty and yeah, Nitty and Twerk saved the card for me. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy and Goods, I felt it was trash, but I could understand people liking that battle for in person. That wasn't a pay-per-view battle. Put it like this. That battle was solely for live purposes overall. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like I paid my money. I want to see Cassidy battle. And he battled Goods. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just for the experience, to be honest with you. Like everybody was in the building, Vince Carter was it. Vince Sanity, half man, half amazing, was there to see Cassidy versus Goods. Like that was crazy. That's crazy to me. But
Oh, before I forget, shout out to Gilly the Kid because I did see him on live with with Goods right after the battle and shit, talking shit, saying if he would have came back to battle, he would have smoked him. So Gilly's definitely one of the people I know be around the battle shit, but I don't know. He's another one. Please don't do it. Y'all got to understand, this is not y'all realm.
I really feel like people really disrespect. I feel like rappers, when industry rappers, they get the itch and say, you know what, I'm going to battle. I really feel like they outright disrespect the people that do this.
You know that there's only one name that actually did good that nobody ever brings up in all of these conversations with the King Los and Joe Budden and Cannabis. The only industry rapper that I feel actually did good in a battle was
Nikki,
not even Ab-Soul when he battled Daylight.
oh, he was all right. I ain't gonna lie. Like I liked Ab-Soul when he back.
He did everything. He had jokes. He had bars. He was flowing different. He wasn't rapping like he was rapping on a song. So the only thing we didn't get from that is it wasn't in front of a big crowd. So we don't know how he would have did in front of a crowd. But he did good for a transition, and it was only one time.
These are facts. These are facts. Shout out to Ab-Soul, man. Black hippie. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be mad at him trying one more time because I fucked with that battle. So, but outside of that, nah, I really. And Mickey Fax is involved in battle rap, so that's why I don't really count him. Like he's not. He might say that he doesn't do it as much, but at least he's in the world. Like he knows what battle rap is. He knows what the best of the best do. So he know what he got to do as a person with a pen to keep up with that. But the rest of them, they clearly not trying to be in tune.
I definitely agree. But enough talking about battle rap, sir. We're gonna. I'm gonna definitely just divulge this and say that you know what, you got this end of this discussion. Endgame Avengers. I did not see it. You know what I'm saying? Spoil it.
Spoiler for Dutch.
I don't care. I'm more of an X-Men fan, so I'm really looking forward to this Dark Phoenix movie coming out. So that's my thing. So Avengers, everybody that's hype about the Avengers. Woohoo, yay. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, this is the first time that I really realized how bad the spoiler game gets. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Thursday, when that shit dropped, I made sure I watched it that night online because I knew when I woke up Friday, people was already gonna be spoiling the movie. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like back then, I wouldn't even care if somebody spoiled the movie for me. Now it's like it's certain shit you just can't spoil. You can't spoil Game of Thrones for me. You can't spoil Avengers movies and Vikings. That's my other shit. But other than that, I don't really care. But overall, Endgame was exactly what people expected it to be. There's maybe one or two things that I don't really like about it, and that's probably one. The main one is the Hulk. Like I was kind of hoping that the Hulk would have had a revenge moment. Like he just goes through the whole movie just being scientist Hulk, and he don't really do nothing special outside. Well, I can't say nothing special because he is the first one that snaps the glove to bring everybody back to life. Because he's the only one strong enough to be able to handle it. Because they almost killed Thanos when he did it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I heard that Hulk was mad buns. Like
he ain't do shit the whole movie. Like he didn't really do nothing except for that moment. Like he put on the glove and did the snap, so he brought everybody back. But other than that, everybody else did everything.
Honey Bun Hulk.
R.I.P. my nigga Tony Stark, man.
Oh man. Oh man.
Iron Man was the one that had to finish the job, and he was the second one to put on the glove and snap so Thanos and all of them could be killed. But when he did it, he killed himself too. So rest in peace to the Iron Man.
Let's sing Iron Man's theme song from back in the day, the cartoon, in remembrance. I am Iron Man.
that's what he said before he died too. So fuck it, it works.
Iron Man.
What else? Oh, Captain America. That's the other part that I got weirded out by because Captain America does this weird shit where he goes back in time to return all the time stones. I mean, all the Infinity Stones, but he stays in the past and then he comes back as an old man. So I'm just wondering if Captain America was never involved in the Avengers, how the hell did all of this even go? Like I don't know.
Wait, he returns as an old man, but wasn't he in the Civil War?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. And the story is that after they defeat Thanos and everything, he has to go back in time and return all the Infinity Stones to where they found them. But when he goes back, he doesn't come back to the future. He stays in the past and he continues to live his life without being Captain America.
But he still got Captain America's powers, though, right?
Nah, he's just an
Oh,
old man. He pops back up at the end of the movie and he's an old man and he gives the shield off to the dude Falcon that got the wings and shit. And he tells him that he's gonna be Captain America from now on. So I'm just confused as if he was never part of the timeline according to this new shit, then I don't know. I guess we won't find out till the next movie comes out. But the gist of it is during the movie, the Avengers go back in time to get all the Infinity Stones, so that way they could put them together to defeat Thanos. So at the end of the movie, they go to put him back. But Iron Man, Captain America is the one that goes to put him back. Only he never comes back to the future. He stays in the past. So that's why it's like, I don't know, confusing. But the fighting scene was fire. Still shout out to Captain America for wielding Thor's hammer. Nobody saw that coming. Captain Marvel, I still don't understand what's the point of her in these movies. Like, she really don't be doing nothing special. She had like a 5-second moment with Thanos fighting, and she saved Iron Man in the beginning, I guess, bringing him back to Earth. But that's about it.
Captain Marvel needs to come to the X-Men side, so that way we can get.
I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do with mixing them now because they bought off all the contracts and stuff. So I don't know if they're gonna start merging with the X-Men and Fantastic Four and all those other stories because that's how the original comics one was. So
get shit popping. You know what I'm saying? That's how Rogue got her powers because she touched Captain Marvel and got her powers. So let's get this shit popping, man.
It's time. Man, overall, I give it an 8 out of 10 though. I ain't give away too much spoilers for the people that didn't see it, but 8 out of 10 on the Endgame.
Okay. That's dope. All right. So now let's get to what we both saw over this past weekend.
The GOAT moment.
To preview this upcoming weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Of Thrones. Do you want to? Should I start?
Arya, shout out to you, first of all. I'll tell you right now, I don't know. I mean, when I first seen it, I was super happy about it because, like, throughout the whole show, all I've ever bragged about is how much of a badass Arya is. Like, this little girl done survived it all. She seen her father get beheaded, got taken away by some dude to run with a bunch of dudes and had to fake like she was a boy, ended up with working as a little slave girl / boy for the people that pretty much had to do with her father's death. Made it from that to go deal with this mystery ass faceless people to learn how to be an assassin. Goes and becomes a little ass murderer and slices up old man's throat and kills everybody with poison. Like, so much shit this little girl has done. And she's the one. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
Yo, that shit had me. Man, first of all, I believe if you've seen the episode first, there was a release, a press release saying that it wasn't supposed to be that dark, or rather, it was made for OLEDs.
Yeah. I did see a couple people saying that they had a different type of TV and they could see it fine. So it had to do with that kind of lighting. That's some real editing shit right there.
Yeah, real editing shit. But let's talk about it, yo. Let's talk about it, man.
Let's start from the beginning. How did this shit start off? So we got everybody lined up, getting ready to fight the whites and the White Walkers.
Everybody getting lined up, and then we look in the distance. First of all, we look in the distance. We see the Red Witch come back. I was like, oh shit, hold on. Wasn't she supposed to be coming from the south?
Mm-hmm.
She was coming from the south, and we see her coming from the north. I was like, hold on, whatever. So then we bypassed that, and then she was like, yo, she told Jorah, yo, you know what I'm saying? Holla at the Dothraki, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, yo, raise your sword so that way, you know what I'm saying? I could set them on fire. So then we was like, oh shit, this shit is lit. Everybody's hype. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was like, I was turned up. Them swords went on fire. I'm like, all right, it's lit.
Let's go. Even Ghost was, first of all, I seen Ghost. I was like,
Oh man,
all
gotta
right, so
love ghosts.
Ghost. I think low key. I think when Ghost went out there and he seen what going on, he must have left.
I said that. I was like, yo, I was like, Ghost been in this shit since season 1. He ran over there. He seen it like, now I've seen this shit before, and there was a whole lot less than you motherfuckers. So I'm turning this way, and I'm out of here.
He was like, yo, where John at? Oh, you ain't John?
Right? Hey, John not running with us. Hold on. Let me go to where I'm supposed to be.
Dog, when I seen all those fires get snuffed out,
Bruh.
yo.
I watched that scene with my jaw. Like, I was like, yo, hold on. Now, like, I know all these swords ain't about to go out right now.
They got
Every single one of them.
out. And then you seen Jorah running back like a madman, like, nah, son, they out there wilding, son, they out there wilding. So then that's when, and it's like, what was it like? Then, I don't know, like shortly after that, you seen the blizzard. The blizzard was reaching them. And then that's when you knew, it's about to get real. And then that's when the fighting started. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. And then they had the Red Witch come out and set fire to
the trenches or whatever that shit is.
Like, yeah, yo, it got crazy. Yo, I did ass thought Grey Worm was gonna die. I was not expecting Jorah and Theon. You know what I'm saying?
I thought a lot more people was gonna die. Like, I kind of figured Theon was gonna die, but not the way that he died.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he was gonna go, but I figured he would have just went fighting off like regular White Walkers. So I kind of gave him a little more respect that he went out trying to go after the Night King, protecting Bran and shit. But I've always had a little love-hate relationship with Theon. Like, I really don't care for him too much because of everything that he did in the past. So it's like, I know a lot of people feel bad for him for all the shit that he went through, but it's like, yeah, he had so many bitch moments that I just couldn't really. It's a half and half for me still.
I have the same relationship too. You feel me? First time I watched the series, like the whole all 7 seasons. The first time I said the same. I said like, yo, I hate this. You know what I'm saying? This bitch ass dude. But then the second time I watched it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of feel for him. You know what I'm saying? Because all in all, like he was put in a weird spot. So I kind of like sympathize with him. You feel me? And the way he went out like a G. He went out and he was going, like was going. He picked up that staff, spear, whatever, and he was killing dudes. You feel me? And he went out like a G. Also, a big rest in peace to Lady Marmont.
Oh, we cannot forget the young OG.
The young OG. She went out like a super gangster.
The smallest girl in the show took out a giant.
Took out a giant White Walker. Oh my God.
My nigga. You know how much more damage would have happened if that little girl didn't stop that giant?
Yo, first of all, the giant barged through the gate. Like it barged through, ran through, boom. Yo, first of all, the giants pimp slapped Lady Marmont, the littlest character out there. Pimp slapped her. Bah! She came up. All right, what's good? What's good? Then the giant grabbed her and thought that, all right, yeah, I got you now. And then she stabbed him in the eye. and it was over. She went out like a true gangster, like a true Northman. You know what I'm
Sad
saying?
thing is that that's another one of the families that's no longer involved. There's no more Mormonts left. Jorah's dead and Lady Mormont's dead, so that's it.
Yeah, I don't know what type of, you know what somebody said, and what kind of funny, you know what I'm saying? House Glover, the house that was hiding when John said, "Yo, I'm about to," you know what I'm saying, go ahead and fight for Daenerys. Niggas like, "Yo, I'm out. No, we ain't doing this." You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to them? You know, 'cause I think that's the only house left in the North that pledge allegiance to the Starks. Because everybody else, I think, was everybody else? I don't think, because it was House Glover. It was really the Umbers, the Mormonts. I even think the Cast Starks was there too.
Yeah, I would have to look back at who all the families there, but I
But
don't even know at this time now. I don't even know if they got enough numbers for what they're gonna have to deal with next.
let's preview it, man. Because let's be clear. Let's be very, 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 very clear. Cersei has the Golden Company, 20,000 soldiers strong. Not even soldiers, pardon me. 20,000 sellswords.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they're highly skilled soldiers. You feel me? A fleet, the biggest fleet in Westeros, headed by your boy Euron.
Euron Greyjoy.
Your man came up. Your man came up. He came up. He popped up out of nowhere. He became the king of the Iron Islands, and then now he's plugging the queen of
Cersei.
seven kingdoms.
Now we also can't forget that Theon's sister is still out there too.
Fact, she's in the Iron Islands right now, so she might be bringing whoever she's bringing. You know what I'm saying? She might be
And
bringing.
hopefully the two dragons are still all right because we don't know how much damage they took in this last fight.
You know, one dragon's eye. You know what I'm saying? I think Daenerys is dragon, and the other one that John was on, I think that definitely took some damage. You know what I'm saying, from the dead dragon.
I mean, the thing is, we still got 3 episodes left, so I'm not predicting we're gonna see a war this right away on this next one. Like, I feel like this next one is just gonna be the whole lead up to when they end up where Xerxes at.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. This is gonna be a build up. You know what I'm saying. You can't go off the rip with this. You definitely gotta slow cook this one. You know what I'm saying. You can't microwave this, baby. Nah.
Yeah, this is gonna be different, bro. It's like
You gotta show the nuggets, little nuggets and gems. That way we could talk about it, discuss it amongst each other. You feel me?
it's
Nah,
gonna feel crazy when this shit is over, bro. After years, it's been years,
son,
years waiting for this shit.
years, bro, years. It's funny because I seen a video just recently of somebody that was forced to binge watch all 7 seasons in one setting. I was like, yo, that is
Yeah,
crazy. That is crazy. Cause
I could
like,
do it. I could do it if you gave me enough fucking food and weed. I'll be alright. I could sit in a room and watch all 7 seasons straight.
son had mad snacks in the room. He had mad. It was funny because it was on what's it called, like James Corbin from the Late Night Show,
Mm-hmm.
and they said, "Yo, here's a bucket." He do ask you, "What's the bucket for?" He's like, "You'll figure it out."
Nah, see, I wouldn't be. They was gonna put you through some kind of torture shit. Fuck that, bro. Let me at least have a bathroom. Like, fuck. I'll just go in the bathroom and leave the door open so I can still keep watching. Like,
Give him a bucket, son. Yo, it's funny.
I ain't doing that.
He said it's funny because by the 7th, because it was funny because he didn't realize the couch that he was on was a pull-out couch. So finally he pulled it out, and by the 7th season he figured it out, and then he built. I don't know how he did it, but he built himself a iron throne. And he was sitting on top of the iron throne. That shit was funny as hell. Nah, dog, but yeah, man, like I'm not gonna lie, like at first with Game of Thrones, I got put on like late. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I did too. I don't think I think it was already in season 5 or 6 when I first got put on to Game of Thrones.
I think it was the same thing. Like I think me was like it was the end of season 6 coming. Yeah, and it was the end of season 6. So I was like, because I tried to watch it one time and I couldn't get into it
I
after
think
the.
everybody went through that in the first. If you can't get past the first season, you're not gonna like the show. You gotta
Exactly.
make it past that first season, and then after that, it's over. You hooked.
And for the folks who listening, like you have to get past the first episode, then get past the first season, and then if you can get past season, I want to say season 3, then it's lit for you. It's lit for you because I think the third season is the one where everything is about to pop off.
Yeah, so you spend the whole season just waiting for all the build up.
Yeah,
Because season
exactly.
4 and after that's when all the action starts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was like, because like that was the first season it was rough for me because I was like and then I got used to Ned Stark, and then once that shit happened, I was like, oh nah, babe.
I
Oh,
remember before I even got into the show, people used to tell me that, like, yo, don't get attached to no characters because you never know who you gonna lose. Like,
I did.
shit.
I fake did. My man told me the same thing. He was like, yo, my man's just like, yo, son, like, don't get attached to no characters, big. You gonna see why too. And I was like, I hit my man's up like, yo, why they gotta do my nigga Ned that filthy? They had to do that to him, son. They had to do it to him, man. Like,
They
come on,
violated my
man.
nigga, man.
Not my man Ned, son. Not Edward. Not
Nah,
Edward.
Ed.
My man Ed. Like I did Ed. Yo, and that from then, man. Like I hated Joffrey. B. I hated Joffrey. I still hate Joffrey. He
Bro,
dead. He dead.
I said I think one thing that Game of Thrones be making me like struggle with myself mentally is because it be having me wonder like, yo, is it really fucked up that I be happy to see certain people die? Like I never had I never had anything in life where I was like, yo, I can't wait till I see this motherfucker die. And then when he did die, I'm just staring at the screen like, please don't survive this shit. Like, yo, die slow and stay dead. Like, that shit have you on some real murder shit, cuz. Like, I was looking at the TV like, if this nigga come back to life after getting poisoned, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, but I'm gonna find the actor and kill him myself so he can't even act no more. Like, that
I ain't
shit
gonna
get
lie.
that shit
I
make
was
you
the
really
same way
want to
with
see somebody dead, bro. Like,
him and Ramsey.
what?
Ramsey Snow. I did not
Bro,
like Ramsey
when
Snow.
his face got chewed off, I was staring at the dog in his face, like, oh, I can't wait. I was hoping I would be able to see the dog take a chunk off of his face. And I've never
Me and
wanted to
Sansa
see
was
no
looking at him
graphic
like,
shit
yeah.
like that. I've lived in every kind of hood, bro. I ain't never purposely want to see no graphic shit like that. Them niggas made me hate them so much that I couldn't wait to see one nigga die off getting poisoned and the other one getting his face bit off by some crazy ass dogs. Like, that's some
Facts.
real shit.
Facts. I'm not gonna lie.
Even in the beginning, when the dude tried to kill Bran and what was his wolf's name again?
Damn.
Is it Summer?
That's a trivia question right there. What was
Yeah.
Bran's wolf's
I
name?
always forget. I think it was Summer. Or was Summer Sansa's? I don't even remember. But anyway, but when his wolf bit dude throat out, like that was another moment. Like, oh shit. Like that should get you used to seeing people die in graphic ways. Like, I don't even know if I'd be too surprised if somebody's head just got chopped off. Like, oh, I've seen that a couple times.
Couple of times, son. Especially the war scenes. The war scenes be graphic as hell.
What?
You see, oh my gosh, you seen dudes crawling with half their body
Yeah.
cut off.
The scene in the Dothraki shit when he was fighting dude and stabbed him in the stomach and pulled his intestines out. Like,
Yeah.
It'd be all that. Like it'd be. They made sure that people got stuck with them scenes after them shits was over.
Facts. Like those scenes are graphic as hell. Like, ah man. Disgusting. Especially when even when with Theon, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like I struggled, you know what I'm saying, with Theon and what happened to him when he cut off Sir Roderick's head.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it clean. He had to hack it.
Yep.
Like, damn, son.
So I'm saying it'd be hard. Like like we feel bad for him getting tortured, but he put people through fucked up shit too. So it's like it's hard to balance it out. Like that shit really makes you like question what type of shit you would accept. Like if I was to meet with him after all of that was over, I don't even know. Like, would I just forgive it like Jon Snow did, or would I just be like, nah, fuck out of here, bro? I ain't forgetting none of that shit. Fuck that. You good? You stay over there. I stay over here.
My man John said, "I forgive what I can."
Yeah, John don't even know everything. That's the shit.
He can say,
he was gone for half the shit that he did, so he don't even know for sure what Theon did. He just heard.
Word. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, dumb shit. That's why I wasn't that mad when Ramsey was doing what he was doing, because he was under the what you call it. He was under the shit from the He was fake under. They were fake under the orders of the Lannisters and the Stark. So because Bolton was trying to make a play, and that's also I hate the Boltons for this too. The Red Wedding shit. I was like, oh no,
man, I'll never forget that shit.
That was ugly. That was ugly. Yo, that shit made me mad, so mad. When they closed the doors and they start playing the music, me and Kat had the same, like the tennis went up the same way. We was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Wait a minute. So then she looked at Bruce Bolton. He went through. She lifted his sleeves up.
And she that he had the chain, yo.
Nah, you line me up, you motherfucker, you line me up, you line this whole.
Took them all out, bro.
Yeah, damn.
But once again, we must shout out the OG Arya because she came right back on the motherfuckers and took out everybody by herself.
Everybody.
Like, bro, if there ain't no sweeter revenge, it's to get an entire family into one, because that's what they thought they did. They thought they took out all the Starks when they did that shit.
They ain't know.
They ain't know little Arya was still out there. She pulled right back up and said, nah, let me return the favor. Only I'm going to actually do it the right way. We're going to take y'all all out.
That's right. Everybody was choking. Everybody was dying. I was like, yo, that's how you start off the season. That's how you start off the season. Arya's the GOAT, son. Like, she has so many GOAT moments.
That's why it's like so many of those episodes got replay value of it. That's why it's hard to not watch the show more than once. Like, you'll go back just to catch one of them episodes and then end up still watching the rest of it just cause.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why, I had no problems, you know what I'm saying, rewatching all 7 seasons. I have no problem doing that.
I did it at least 3 times before season 8 started. I at least seen seasons 1 through 7 at least 3 times.
Same here. Like, how can you not love this show? And people would say, "Oh, I can't." How? Like, you got to give it a chance. This is the greatest show in television history. I tell people, and this is a person that loves The Wire. Loved The Wire. Thought it was the greatest television show ever. You know what I'm saying? Even people that said, okay, I love Breaking Bad. Best show ever. Nah, that takes a back seat to Game of Thrones.
I always say that, bro. I have very few favorite shows, and this is like this and Vikings, and I think it's because of the same reason, because Vikings got the same kind of feel. It got to do with families and fighting for land and all of that kind of shit. But outside of that, old school shows is the only ones that even match up to it.
Agreed.
And as you said, it has to be shit like The Wire. Like it ain't even nothing recent that I could match up to these two shows. Like I don't really see nothing else that I could watch consistently and replay more than once.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Next week. Oh man. I think I gotta see what happens. And I don't know if they're gonna now march to King's Landing or
I think they're gonna go to the what's the Dragonstone place? Is that what it's called? Dragonstone? I don't know.
yeah.
I think they're gonna go there first to like recoup and shit. And they're gonna have to do some kind of time jump. Like it can't be from one week to another. Like they went and they fought the White Walkers, and then the next day they picked up and left and went to go fight Cersei. Like when we come back to the next episode, it's gonna be like months later.
It gotta be some type of time jump.
Yeah, like it can't even be weeks. It's got to be months for them to recover because they're not gonna go right after they just lost all of that to try to go and fight again. So I don't see them doing that.
And not to mention that how they don't even have enough men.
Exactly. They still gotta recoup, and that's not gonna happen in one day. And you know what's one thing that I keep forgetting about that Cersei has outside of all the army stuff? That damn green flame. What they call wildfire?
Wildfire, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like they talking about dragons. Well, she got by now she got some kind of shit set up that could shoot wildfire at dragons.
That's a fact. Because that from the Maester, that Maester's a genius.
Yeah, he been setting shit up, scheming the whole time, waiting to do something. So I don't know. It's gonna get interesting this next episode. I hope we get a lot of information out the next episode.
I hope so.
Because we only got 2 more after that, so it's only so much I'm willing to take without having action the last 2 episodes before we're done.
Yeah, they gotta give us like a few more nuggets for us to contemplate what's gonna happen. Because this episode, I know next episode, I know nobody gonna die. I don't think anybody gonna die. But episode 5 though, yeah, we gotta figure out, based on what they give us on episode 4, this past week, this next weekend, this coming up, we kind of get a feel on who's gonna die at episode 5.
Yeah. They always leave us with the cliffhangers at the end of the episode. So whatever it is, it's gonna be something that we're gonna be stuck waiting for a week to see who it is.
Because we still don't know who the Night King was, and we still don't know why the Night King wanted Brian.
I mean, Bran's the only reasoning we have is the one that Bran said, and that he said that the Night King is the definition of death, and if he took out Bran, he would erase the past and the future. Because Bran being the third eye raven, he could see into the future, he could see into the past, and all that. So that was his way of saying if he would have killed the third eye raven, then there is no past or future. So he would have reshaped it however he wanted to.
Nah, it's deeper than that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one thing I didn't like about the way it finished with the Night King. Well, a few things that we don't know a lot about what happened, and the fact that he was so easy to take out.
Yeah.
Like after everything that led up to it, he just comes up and
he was too.
Arya pops up. Yeah, Arya pops up out the shadows. All of a sudden, nobody can hear. I mean, I get it. She has all this ninja training and all that shit, but it still was kind of cheesy that she would just pop up out of the sky and then just drop the knife, stab him in the stomach, and that does it. When even Dragon Flame couldn't do it.
Nah, Dragon Flame, son. But I was telling somebody we seen that though. Like I don't know if you remember, but when they went out to fight, when all of them went out to Jon Snow, the Hound, Renly.
Yeah, so when they went to go get the other White Walker to bring him back to show Cersei.
Right, and Daenerys came with the dragon at the time, and she used it, and then your man went through the fire and took the spear and threw it at the dragon. You feel me? Like that's
that's a fact. I just still thought the direct flame would have did something to him, but I guess not.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying too. So that's when I knew. Okay. Either gonna be a special made weapon, or it's gonna be the dragon glass.
Yeah, so but we gotta have they gotta give us at least more details about the dagger and why that one dagger was the one that was the one that did it, and because it's been around since the beginning of the show. So I get it; it has a lot of importance, but it is just a regular Valerian steel dagger. Like it wasn't nothing that we know of that makes that dagger that special. Of why it should have been the one, but Bran clearly knew that's what it was going to be used for because that's why he gave it to her.
Yeah, so it's like why? Yeah, we definitely gotta figure that out. Why?
Yeah, because they try to sell you off for that story too. Because you know what, how she first used it to kill Littlefinger, so we figured that that's what it was for. Like, oh, he gave her the knife because she was going to use it to kill Littlefinger when Littlefinger was the one that gave him the knife in the first place. But it was even deeper than that. It was past Littlefinger. It had to do with the Night King shit. So
What does Valerian? What's the connection between Valerian steel and the magic that the children uses? That's
because it was that was the only one that dagger because the other ones had Valerian steel too, but it wasn't as strong as that one little dagger.
yeah. What's the connection? What's the connection? I gotta definitely we're gonna definitely research this. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna look at it and why that dagger in particular. What is the reason for it to be that powerful? Especially it's traveled for 7 seasons, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
some type of importance here. So we definitely gotta figure it out. But great episode, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm glad we was able to get this popping again, man. It was good to be able to conversate and get through all these topics and not just battle rap.
Yes, because we hate battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all will understand in due time. Y'all will feel like us. If you spend enough time doing for the culture, you will understand why we hate battle rap.
Trust me. Just one day, just look on your Twitter and look on your Facebook, and you'll see why we hate battle rap, and you'll join the bandwagon. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, let's just plug our social medias. Dutch underscore KIB, Twitter and IG, and YouTube Dutch KIB.
And mine is custom made menace on everything: Facebook, IG, and Twitter. And Menace Spotlight on YouTube, where I'll be displaying some of the up and coming artists in battle rap, even though I hate battle rap. You see how that goes?
Oh man,
It's still for the culture.
still for the culture, man. Still for the culture. All right. So until next time, you know, trust me. Watch enough battle rap, and you'll be like us. So, signing off. We hate battle rap.
Till next time.